Inside the walls of the Biz Radio Network is a seeker, a nurturer, a keeper of contacts, acquaintances, and sources that no one else can access. These are the stuff of legends you never hear about, the people whose names you know, but the stories behind their success have not been told until now. Get ready to listen, learn, and be astonished as Alicia Frischberg talks to the famous on Behind the Fame. And now, here's your host, Alicia Frischberg.
Welcome to another edition of Behind the Fame. I'm Alicia Frischberg, your host. How do you get more time with your kids? How do you get more vacations, cruises? How do you get to help your grandchildren go to good schools? How do you get to have the best food? A home in a place surrounded by good, comfortable furniture, even some paintings. How do you get those things? Well, just having money doesn't make you happy, but it sure doesn't hurt. And I once asked my psychologist, the schoolmaster of school for messed up and disturbed kids, he did therapy with the whole family systems therapy. And I asked him, after years of doing this, what do you know about people that I don't know? I was around 25 at that time. 25 years old. Do you know what he said? What he learned after a lifetime of doing family systems therapy? He said the biggest thing keeping people down, unhappy, miserable, fighting is money. Not the only thing, but the one thing you could change to take away a lot of that pain is enough money to take off that pressure. So our system is about using what money we have to help other people get what they want. We use our capital to help other people making things other people want to use to get a better life. Computers, TV, drugs to lower their blood pressure, avoid heart attacks and strokes, get rid of headaches, prevent infections, keep your food from spoiling, take cruises, grow better plants, receive movies and radio music through the air, advertise to sell their products, get diamond rings for their wives, build houses, shopping centers. 72 million fans going to baseball games. So how do you get money? How do you get more money? Not because you feel important. The truth is, if you use money to feel important, you're missing the point. Money is what you get for helping somebody get what he wants. You know, men have always traded. I have a daughter. You have a goat. I need another goat, and you want my daughter. So we make a trade. It's simple, except that means I can't get your goat unless you want my daughter. That really got in the way of a lot of deals. It is so cumbersome. We end up hiding in caves and moving on when the animals run out. What an invention money was. If we use shells or shiny stones or eventually gold coins as the intermediary step, if we all agree to respect the shells or coins, or bills, or checks, or bookkeeping entries. If we all agree to accept them, we separate the two sides of the trade. So I can get your goat, and somebody else can marry my daughter, and I can sell somebody else my house. It frees us up to be able to produce more food, cars, and put people on the moon, explore the rings of the Venus, and do things people thought were only for the gods a couple of thousands years ago. That money is your source. That money is your score for how many things you did that people wanted. That's all it is. Your score for the impact you've had on people's lives. Did you help millions of people get what they want in life? You've got enough credits piled up to get a great place to live, surrounded by art. Take your family on cruises. Keep your heart working. Drive around listening to beautiful music. put the top down and go watch all the Star game. So what's the best thing you can do with your money? To get the most out of it, the best thing is to put it into your own company, help as many people as possible get what they want. Since you run the place, it's actually the only company on the planet that is organized to overpay you. And as you know, there's nothing we know how to do that's going to do more for you than taking your own capital and using it in your own company to help millions of people get what they want. Sounds so simple. Very simple, doesn't it? It is just that simple. So, what are we here? Because some people have enough money at risk in their business, or they don't need another job or more. Or do they need work? Or they want to have thousands of other people working for them. It's really that simple. First, you use your capital to be as productive as you can. That's the first, best, highest use for it. But then, for what's left, and if you've been very productive, maybe you have a lot of money left. We want to put the money to work for you. You graduate from working for money to having your money work while you play, sleep, or work on something else. That's what we're here for. My guest today is Dani Babb, PhD, MD, founder of Babb Group. She has a program with Dr. Rutledge with Fox Business. How are you, Dani?
I am doing very well and very happy to be with you.
Can you tell us, how did you get into this business and why is it a good time to create a business right now?
It would be my pleasure. My entire goal for my career has been to help other people achieve their dreams and their goals. And it's been interesting watching the last couple of years. We've had several things happen with the real estate market. We've had things happen with investments and 401ks. There's a lot of consumer fear in the market. But there's also a tremendous opportunity for people today to start new businesses. And a lot of people don't realize that this is the time to get ready for when the economy rebounds, which I was just hearing this morning, estimates from the Treasury saying that should happen sometime in early 2010. We'll see the stabilization begin. And this is the time to get ready for that recovery. There are jobs in all sorts of sectors that people hadn't thought of before, and my goal is to really help people get at what those jobs are, whether it's being an entrepreneur, an online teacher, managing a real estate portfolio at all-time record lows, whatever their dreams and goals are. This is the time to get motivated and get doing it.
We have to stop for a break, but when we return, we'll continue going behind the fame. You're listening to the Biz Radio Network. I'm Alicia Frischberg.